This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. We've got the Washington Wizards facing the Memphis Grizzlies. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. The drive by Doncic. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
Outside Tatum. Back to Smart. Shoots from 8. Out to Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Tatum. They get it back. Back to Porzingis. Over Collins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
At 7'3", Porzingis is almost impossible to guard, especially when he's focusing on trying to score.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke.
Here's Duarte. Stolen by Smart. And here we go. Washington fast break. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Here's Tatum. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Doncic feeling it out. And he drives in. That shot missing. Excellent D that time from Robinson. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big that won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him, but boy, you can't teach size and athleticism, and that's what he brings to the party.
And Memphis with another turnover here. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Taylor Jenkins.
Thanks, Kevin. I asked him specifically about their ability to protect the rim. He said it's a big part of our identity, especially defensively, not just blocking shots, but altering them. We have to do a good job of that tonight to give ourselves the best chance. Guys?
All right, D.A., we appreciate it. They're focused on defense, Greg. We'll see how it plays out. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Now Tatum. Clock at 6. Sinks the triple.
Jason Tatum. But you can't let Tatum fire away from there. I mean, he's capable of really hurting you from distance.
Poke loose. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Robinson. Right side Tatum. Smart with the ball. 5 to shoot. Robinson, that's good.
You know, Smart does a little bit of everything, including finding his wide open teammates.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by the Wizards.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Burks in the corner. Outside, Smart. Back to Tatum. A 3-ball. Tatum with another miss.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
On the wing, Doncic. Pass to Bamba. The shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense from Robinson. Fires from 14. Stolen by Bamba.
Substitution.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Iguodala right side. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Washington Ball. Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies.
And it's Wall with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Wall draws the double to the paint. So here's Gallinari. Just 5 on the clock. Wall, that's good.
John Wall.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
Driving in. Ross. No good, unable to end this run.
You know, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Fournier for 3. The offensive rebound. Count that bucket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
There's 1:40 left in the first. And Wall. Here we go now. Wizards passing it around. Driving inside. And the slam dunk by Wall.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Yeah, true. But now it's about sustaining their energy and maintaining the focus.
Grizzlies trail by 11. Iguodala with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. And they're running. Here's Craig. Pass to Pirtle. Another shot. And it's blocked. And here is Maledon. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Wizards leading by 9. Wall attacking. And Wall with the slam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
They set the pick. Maledon. And Pirtle sends it back.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Wall attacking. Back to Pirtle. Second chance shot. And it's blocked.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Got a hand on it. Gallinari in the corner. Puts up a 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Washington Wizards holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
Yeah, but they've also protected the paint extremely well. You see that in their block shot totals, but also they've altered a lot of shots.
Outside for Robinson. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. Outside, Porzingis. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. And he's good on the three ball. Burks has got the lead up to 14 now for the Wizards. To the inside. Here's Bamba. Tries again. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Pass to Tatum. Six to shoot. Lets it fly from 18. Here's Robinson. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Shooting for Washington.
That's the big fella getting all worked up. He loves those throwdowns.
Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Tatum draws the double. Works for three. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Grizzlies, trailing by 13. On the wing, Gordon. No points in the game yet for him. Stolen by Robinson. Now, here's Burks. Shoots from the high post. Back to Porzingis. Robinson down low. Out to Porzingis. Back to Robinson. And Bamba comes to help. Just 4 to shoot. Burks for three. Here's Tatum. The shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Slammed down by Doncic, a monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Doncic with the block. And they recover it. Smart. Inside. And Robinson throws it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Down low. Here's Collins. And he makes good on the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint. And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Porzingis. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Porzingis has got 9.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Back to Burks. To the middle. Stolen by Gordon. Down low. Here's Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Outside, Porzingis. Steps back. Here's Tatum. Payton right side. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Grizzlies trailed by 9. Doncic outside. He takes it in.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And Wall. Here we go now. And Wall with the slam.
Wall is a tenacious warrior. He's a high-flying dunking machine, especially off the drive, thanks to his defense.
And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
Hey, that sounds right, because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Gallinari attacking. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And when Gallinari is healthy, he's such an effective player. I mean, a skilled shooter who really helps to space the floor for his team.
The Grizzlies making a switch here.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Gallinari. And Pirtle sends it back.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the ability to go vertical, I mean, Iguodala's sneaky shot.
They grab their own miss. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
That's tipped. Pass to basket. 32 seconds left here in the second. And the jam by Ross.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Pirtle. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Pirtle's got his second basket of the game.
That was just a great setup by Wall. I mean, used his vision, found the open man. That's a good break. It's tough to connect on those long-distance passes.
We've got 13 seconds left now here in the second. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
He hits both from the strike. Now Wall. The wide open look here for Craig. buries the long-range jumper. Craig's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, this shows Wall's leadership. One of the top assist guys in the league year after.
And so it's the Washington Wizards holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we'll be right back after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Outside, Porzingis takes the 3. It doesn't go for him. And Memphis the other way now. Out to the right wing. Here's Duarte. No good on the 3. Stolen by Bamba. Here's Collins. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Duarte. Blocked again. And he's able to get it back. Shot clock at 6. Here's Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
And Collins isn't going to take it easy when he's going to the basket. He's throwing it down with force.
Wizards leading by 9. Outside, Smart. Pass to Burks. Over Doncic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Wizards have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. Free throw good, Burks.
Taking 2 shots.
And Burks hits 2 free throws. On the wing, Doncic. He's got 14. Here he goes. And the dunk by Doncic.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the 3rd quarter. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Smart. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time.
Aaron Gordon.
That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Smart with the ball. Pass to Burks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. That's short off the rim. And Collins has got the ball here for Memphis. 11-point game. Here's Doncic. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
It goes on Jason Tatum.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish. Hey, Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. Just here to tell you, I think he has it. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Assist goes to
Burks has got 7 points here in this quarter.
For many years now, one of the best defensive players in the league. Smart gets them into transition.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Tatum down low. Plays it up and banks it in. Tatum's got his second basket of the night.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Substitution.
The Grizzlies trail by 18. Driving to the basket. And Theo Maledon picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the Wizards with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Poeltl. Here's Wall. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Maledon. Inside. And the basket by Pascal.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Washington leading now by 16. To the inside. Wall. And another miss by Washington. Haskell with the ball. Now guarded by Poeltl. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires, and we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Wizards.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Shot clock at 3. And the call will be against Fournier.
That's his second personal
That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
1:29 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Hartenstein. Into the lane. And he converts the layup.
They take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Here's Craig. Outside Fournier. And Theo Maledon picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Memphis making a change here. So it's Washington now. To the paint. Here's Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
And look at Poeltl effortlessly dropping the hammer on the D.
And Fournier over to help. Outside Martin. Here's Pascal. They get the rebound. Hartenstein can't get it to go.
That's the only way to hold him in check. If he's got it inside, you got to have a body on him right away.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
2 shots.
Molinari hits them both.
And great to see Wall beat a couple major injuries. Had to attack rehab twice. Doesn't always get enough credit for his dedication to the game. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. For Washington, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
You know, and even after some devastating injuries, Wall continues to get it done. His perseverance is admirable.
The Grizzlies trail by 20 to the middle. Here's Bamba. Porzingis with the block. Here's Craig. Here's Pirtle. Pass to Wall. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And so it's Washington closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. They have been excellent at both ends of the floor.
Come on and get down for your Grizzlies.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Doncic. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
Ball's knocked loose. Left side, Smart. To the inside. So it's Washington again turning it over. Inside. Here's Bamba. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Bamba is hard to cover. He's adept at getting these calls inside.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for Washington. It's an 18-point lead. Outside Robinson. Smart wide open. He fires. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
That's his second personal
Well, he thought he could slip by there and grab the board, but got too much body and gets called for going over the back.
Well, I see what he was going for. It was a gamble on his part, but then you've got to live with the results.
Wizards leading by 18. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on the... That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Substitution for your Grizzlies.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. Gets it from downtown.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Washington now. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
Jason Tatum.
And the dunk by Tatum.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. The D, he's struggling to keep up.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Yeah, sure. I mean, when you take care of the backboard, you can limit teams to 1 shot.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive as well.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. Murphy with the steal. And here we go. Washington fast break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Shooting for one.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
So he gets them both. And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 dimes a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
Payton outside. Down low. Nice shot by Smart. Smart's got 9 points here in the second half.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on and get down for your Grizzlies.
And so here's Memphis. Outside, Martin. To the wing on the left. Here's Pascal. Off target with his three.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala. Pass to Murphy. Tries the spin move. Gallinari in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Going inside. And then Murphy with the dunk.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
As you can see, Smart has put in the time to refine his shots off the dribble.
Right side, Butler. Pass to Iguodala. There's the drive. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Puts his head down low, drives hard to the cup, and there's no way Smart was going to settle for the layup.
And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A classic street shooter. Smart's been in the zone all night.
Iguodala with it. Now Payton defending. It's tipped. They retain possession. Here's Porzingis.
How about the creativity there from Porzingis? He wanted to make that one sting a little.
To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
You're certainly not lacking any confidence. Iguodala knows he has the ability to score from anywhere.
Pass to Payton. Back to Gallinari. Outside Fournier. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Washington.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Porzingis.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Good on the shot.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
Here's Pascal. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Still Grizzlies ball. Checking in for the
Back to
Wizards,
Pascal.
Marcus Smart.
A three-pointer, no good. So it's the Wizards now.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The second. That's his second personal foul. 13 foul.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Martin. From the arc. Launches a three. Rebound, Washington. Here's Payton. Banked in off the glass.
Gary Payton the second.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
And here is Maledon. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one.